Hi guys, my name is Mink Jo, recording artist from New Waves Entertainment, and you're watching Mobile Reasoning by Good News Jamaica.
Freddie always. People, welcome to another version of Mobile Reasoning. I am Charles Hyatt and I am joined by the illustrious Mink Jo. Now, I can tell you a whole heap of things about Mink Jo, but today we're going to talk about her career and just who this dynamic artist is. If you haven't heard of Mink Jo, watch this.
Know you want my body, see it all over, you're feeling naughty, yeah, yeah. Are you looking at me? See it in your eyes that you wanna grab it, yeah. Loving the way you me, why, yeah. My body's all fine, know that she cannot deny, yeah. When I look into your eyes and I give you that Bambi, ding, ding. Bambi, ding, ding. Give you that Bambi, ding, ding. Bambi, ding, ding. Give you that Bambi, ding, ding. Bambi, ding, ding. Give you that Bambi, ding, ding. Bambi, ding.
So you can see that this young artist, I go around the world. I mean, she listen, I don't know what to tell you, so I'm going to start with Mink Jo. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
I am so happy right now to be doing this.
Me too.
Reasoning.
It's crazy, right?
This is years in the coming, you know what I mean, in the making.
In the making.
And I am honored to be here with
Same
you.
here.
And thank you for accepting. Right?
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's do the chronology first, and learn about you. All right. So where are you from? And
From Kingston, Jamaica.
From Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah. And what high school did you go to?
Excelsior High School.
Okay, so you are a Aggie.
Yeah, Aggie animal.
Aggie animal.
Aggie animal.
All right.
Steph.
Good to go.
Right through.
All right. So we got that out of the way. You entered into the industry how many years ago?
Professionally, like about 22 now. So roughly about like 7 years ago.
7 years ago. I remember you strumming on a guitar.
Yeah, you remember at the gates?
At the gate.
I'm a
strumming, yeah, and just going through Rihanna songs, right? Is she your inspiration?
She is most definitely. She's part of my inspiration.
Why is that?
I don't know, I just grew up listening to her and I just thought she was always really cool and I just loved the way she sings, so she just always inspired me from my younger time still.
That's nice. That's nice. Are there any other artists that you feel inspiration from? Boy, you couldn't even let me finish the sentence there, man. Barris just come out.
You love Barris, right?
So all right, what is it about Barris that makes it?
Everything, just like his classics. Everything about his classics, just the way he does music or just the way he puts music together, like almost like a project, and it's very heartfelt. It's heartfelt music, and it's music that will last a lifetime. And it's just stuff that gives you like good vibes, and it's always good vibes. Yeah, man, it's a joy, man.
So then a collaboration with Barris is
I would hope
in the
so.
future?
That is at the top of my wish list, yes.
All right.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, I look forward to it. Because if it is going to be as any good as Bambi, not saying it's going to be the same thing. If it's going to be any good as Bambi, then it is going to, I mean, that's Grammy we're talking about.
Most definitely,
right?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm praying for it, you know?
Yeah, man, I understand that. Now, we're going to talk about Mink Jo today. Mink Jo today is trending.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Mink Jo today is trending. Now, watch this video.
JPS, I understand I'm over zone I go through, but Jesus, man, look at water, man. I don't have the water turn off all day. The place just dirty. Now look at water, for some refresh toilet. We can't be able to water liquid over body so Remember say godliness and cleanliness. All the place for clean if there's no water. Remember say alone up here and demon I run up and down at the place I know that there's no water. I know the place to clean them. I flush my toilet. And you only give the people them money now.
Now that video has gotten some whole heap of attention because of the JPS
and
Tell me, what was that video about? Seriously.
I mean, it's TikTok.
Yeah.
I do comedy on TikTok.
Okay.
It's just something I do. Like, it's a form of art for me, which is like comedy, of course. And it was just a joke. But, you know, everybody took it literal and thought it was an honest mistake. But it really wasn't. It was just a joke. It's TikTok.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Boy, them get to your heart, though.
What? Oh, gosh, man. Left, right, and center.
Oh, God, man.
Left, right, and center.
Here's the thing I want to know about that, though. That staged mistake just brought you so much negativity. How has that impacted you?
If I'm being really honest, at first, it was funny. And then, like, probably a couple hours down the line, I don't know. It's just like a lot of negative comments. So of course you're gonna look through them and I'm human, so I'm gonna feel some type of way, of course. But then when I really thought about it, I was just like, none of these people actually know me and it's a joke. I know in myself it's a joke and I know that none of these things that they're saying are true. So why am I really take it to heart? That's TikTok, that's social media. Stuff can go left, stuff can go right. It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's right. And the thing that I like about it is that you bounce back so quickly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because I mean, they were talking about pretty dance and all this, and we know you're an intelligent artist and you're an intelligent person, not even just your artistry.
Thank you.
And so people, you had it wrong. I mean, you were right with the video itself, but as far as the person is concerned, you definitely had it wrong.
Yeah.
This young lady is intelligent. Her lyrics, her style, the way she composes her songs can tell you that this is no pretty dance. You understand?
Yeah. Pretty dance.
So you've done quite a few collaborations. Your biggest one has been Conscience, the No Friend Zone?
No, actually, the biggest one has been the one with Da Vinci, I think.
Oh, Da Vinci, right.
Yeah, I think that one would be the biggest one, and then the one with Conscience.
How do you come up with these collabs? Do you just say, I want to work with a person?
All of them have been super effortless. Like, I'll just be in a studio and somebody walk in and hear a song that I'm singing and be like, no man, is your voice? I was like, yeah. And then they'll just like want it. It's been pretty much effortless.
Yeah.
With Da Vinci, Not Nice, it hit me up about the album and stuff like that because he had like a competition prior to that. And I had joined the competition, but I didn't win, of course. But he hit me up after and he was like, come studio, come voice, doing the album same way. So I went and then Da Vinci was there and then he said he wanted the both of us to do a collab, so we just started working on it pretty much. And and the same thing with Conscience. I was doing an ad for his birthday party some years back. And he came in the studio and I was playing No Friend Zone and it had an open verse. Just asked if he could, he offered to be on it. So I was like, yeah, most definitely. And that's how that happened. And that's how most of my collabs happen. It's just really effortlessly. Or they come into the studio and they hear the song and they like it and they want to be a part of it probably. So that's how majority of them have been. Really.
I like that. I mean,
it's just been vibes.
So I was just saying, it's going with just vibes and just things like that. Who other than Beres, think of a female that you would like to join in a studio and work on a project together.
Beyonce.
Yeah,
I think Beyonce is at the top of the top still. Like, she's good at everything.
Yeah.
Dancing, singing, acting, everything you can think of, she can do it. Her performances are like so perfectly put together.
She puts a lot of work into
it, right?
She puts a lot
to be like that
of
one
work.
day.
Well, it starts now.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, don't wait, Don't wait to build up to it, Start it now. Because her work ethic is ridiculous. I mean, she is on point all the time.
Perfectionist.
Yeah. She reminds me.
Her performance the other day at the was it Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl. I didn't see the Super Bowl, but I did see the homecoming. The homecoming to me was the epitome.
Yeah.
That was it. I mean, but so when I asked you that, you went overseas and you picked like the top female artists across the world. Are there any eclectic artists, any artists that are...
Stock Ashley. I love stock actually.
Beautiful.
Yeah, love stock actually. Must have.
Now you have your sound was built from what I remember off of Rihanna.
Right.
Right? And you've then now cooked it into your own Mink Jo thing. Are you still playing instruments?
Not really, not like once, but I hope to get back into it real soon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a part of the process, you know, and timing and stuff. So
Right.
once I get the timing to do it, then most of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the impact that you're having on children, because I know you go to some schools sometimes, right? And how are you seeing? How are you being received by the younger audience? The younger audience.
I mean, it's been a minute since I've been to like a school and stuff, to be honest. But it's always been good. It's always been good vibes. Yeah, I've never went to like a school and maybe bad vibes. Or they're very, you know, accepting and they're into it for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, kids are some stuff they're not really into, some stuff there. So you'll have a point in the performance where it's up here and then you have a point where it's down here. But yeah, man, overall.
So because the reason I ask you is because you're a youngster and you have to be talking to your compadres when you're speaking, but your music kind of speaks to everybody, the adults, no matter what age, you know, but the youngsters also.
Right.
So, but the youngsters are what's going to carry the wave, because whatever they like, I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, look at Dirt, you know, look at any one of those songs. It's the youngsters that carry it, you know. Now, the focus that you have is more on party and emotion and
good vibes.
And
right
good
now
vibes.
it's just good vibes and just anything I feel, to be honest. When I'm writing music, you know, it's not something that I sit down and I think about, oh, this is the
theme.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a thing where I'll just be vibing and whatever comes out my mouth, then that's what I'll work with, to be honest.
That seems like that's mostly how artists create.
Yeah.
You know, you're a creative, so whatever comes to you, just keep going with it, the flow with it.
Right. So sometimes it's like inspired by like what I go through in life, and then other times it's just what comes to my head first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we see in the future any type of message music from you, like you know, like this whole issue they're having with students with their hair in school? Do you think that Mink Jo will attack topics like that in the future? Yeah,
topics like that, and then topics I'm more passionate about, like kids and stuff like that, just kids overall. I'm very passionate about kids overall, so anything having to do with kids, most of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we can expect to hear you as an advocate voice.
Right.
Oh, beautiful.
Most definitely.
That I look forward to.
And I advocate for women as well, in music especially.
Oh, okay. Tell me about that though. What has that been like as a female in joining into this industry these days?
I mean, it's good days and bad. You know, when you have a team to kind of navigate through with, it's much easier. But if you're by yourself, like for example, you're like an independent artist, it's kind of rough. It's very, very rough, especially being a female, and you know, it's a male-dominated industry. There's good days and there's bad. Today.
So all right. So this is our reasoning, right? We are Good News Jamaica, and we do things very raw, whatever, right? So I want to talk about the females in the industry, right? So not as the females as the individuals, but just in all, you all in the music industry. Why is it that I don't hear you all producing and engineering and thing to make sure so you have your own thing, so you don't have to depend on no man to do it?
I guess timing, and it's much easier to have somebody else to do it, whereas you can just focus on the part that you're really good at, which is like your craft and your project and just making your music and writing and putting it together. And I think more females are becoming like that, to be honest. Have
you seen female engineers?
Stock Ashley. Yeah,
okay.
I think she engineers her own stuff.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, most
Stock
stuff.
Ashley.
So she's pretty good. So I think more females are becoming like that, where they're putting their own projects together and stuff like that. So I think it's just a part of the growth, and we'll get there eventually. But I think it was just easier to do it that way. You know, you could just focus on what you really have to focus on, which is like just the image, the music itself, and yeah.
Now, I was talking with you earlier, and you were talking about the image of artists, and you know, a young artist coming into the industry, you feel kind of intimidated sometimes going up to artists and things. Tell me about that.
And I wouldn't even say intimidated, just like anxious, because you don't know how they're going to react. Because, you know, some have like really big egos, and then you have some that are really down to earth, but you don't know. So for example, if it's for example, when I'm working with somebody for the first time, I'll try and read the room in a sense and kind of just sit back. But sometimes it's a hold back thing still, because, you know, I should be doing more and I should be more confident, but at the same time, like, I'm very big on energy. So like, if we're not connecting energy wise, it's very hard for me to like do the work and like connect a certain way. So I'll just pretty much just read the room and stuff like that. But really, I don't know.
So what about now? You're coming into the industry. You've been in it for 7 years, but you're now becoming a household name.
Right.
Right? What about the youngsters coming after you? What do you say to them when...
Just be confident and believe in your craft, because if you don't believe in it, there's no way you can get somebody else to believe in it. So just be very confident and consistent, especially. You have to be consistent. And you have to do music really and be successful, I feel like you have to eat, breathe, and sleep music. So you just have to be really focused and don't get distracted, because there's a lot of distraction around you when you're doing music.
Should they feel anxious coming up to Mink Jo?
No, most definitely not.
Why not?
Because I'm very down to earth, and I have trouble with that same feeling, so I wouldn't want anybody to feel that way working with me, because I feel that we're working with other people sometimes, and I don't like to feel that way, because I just want to be myself and just get it done, and, you know, just good energy flowing and stuff like that. So I don't want anybody to come around me and feel like intimidated, because it's not a nice feeling, to be honest. So most definitely not. I'm really down to earth, and I'm just always ready to work. So once we're doing that, it's good vibes.
Okay.
You know?
So you want serious people to come around.
Right.
Yeah, I understand that. Now, the engineering part and the production part, I want you to big up your team.
Oh yes,
because
of course.
Because we're doing some good work, right? So big up your team, please.
New Waves, of course. New Waves Entertainment. And that is Kizian and Brancodon. Brancodon is my producer as well. Yeah. So Kizian is my manager, Branco is my producer, and we're one team, New Waves, and, you know, we have other team members, which is like Java, Chemical 45, Negos, Bluego. Yeah.
Cool.
That is us.
How do we find you online?
Oh, you can find me anywhere at Mink Jo.
Mink Jo.
Mink Jo. Yeah, on Instagram, Mink Jo _, Facebook, just Mink Jo, YouTube, it's Mink Jo Vivo, and yeah, and also Mink Gang on YouTube.
Mink what?
Gang, Mink Gang.
Mink Gang.
Right. So
Okay,
it's 2 pages,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, so have you found that when you put out a song, your followers grow?
Yeah, they do grow. They do grow.
I figured that with Bambi, it must be like going through the roof.
It take your time. It'll go on. It's getting there.
Bambi hot, you know?
It's hot for true.
Bambi hot, man.
Yeah, Bambi's a really good song.
Oh,
It's a really good song.
I pumped that song, you know, when I play
Yeah.
it. Oh, God, man. Pump the song, man. The song bad, man.
Yeah, man, I love that song. So that's my first release in a couple of years, and video. You guys should go check it out, by the way.
Yeah, the video hot. The video hot.
Yes.
What we have on the table now?
We have on the table now, so for my next release, we're trying to decide what we're going to release next. I have a few songs, to be honest. So you should, I don't know. I want to tell you, but I'm not sure.
You can't tell me exactly.
I can't tell you exactly,
you
but
have
we do have more videos and songs coming out,
Yeah.
some really good songs. Same vibe as Bambi and others as well, like more emotional, and then you have other stuff that are more vibes than Bambi. We have a couple stuff. I have a couple stuff and a couple good collabs as well.
Collabs, I was going to ask you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
some
a
real
couple
good collabs.
Real good collabs.
What about overseas? You want to go overseas to Africa? You want?
I would love to go to Africa.
So Wizkid is on your list?
Oh, most definitely.
Burna
Boy. There's this other girl, I just can't remember her name right now.
Right.
I want to work with, but she sings Johnny.
Oh,
Yemi Alade, I think it's Yemi Alade.
I think it's Yemi Alade.
Yeah, I really
I
like
can't
her
remember
as
right now.
well.
But yeah, she's
good.
Yeah,
She's really good.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're gonna be so well-rounded.
Yeah, most definitely.
And going after all these different things.
Yeah, man. And I have like the perfect team, so
Yeah.
He's only up from here, you know?
I love it. And
Yeah.
but I want to see you doing more instrumental things. I
Yeah.
want to see you strumming again.
Yeah, man, I'll
Because that was
definitely get back
where
into that.
that was the foundation
all
of the whole
begun,
thing. Yeah, man, that's all begun right there. I remember you coming and saying, "Listen to this,"
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
I remember
true.
it. But
I mean, so
Mink-
rinse the Tyra song them. Every
tell you.
audition.
But
Every audition is like, I will stay with you. Every audition, I never leave that song there.
yeah, that Tara song. And you all, did you all work together?
Yeah, we did some road work together. Most
Okay.
definitely, like performing and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's another hot collab that you need to get on.
Yeah, most definitely. Hopefully.
Yeah, you need to get on that one.
Yeah.
Mink Jo, thank you so much for meeting with Good News Jamaica.
Thank you for having me. It was lovely to be here. Thank you for inviting me. Hopefully we're back again one day.
Yes, man.
And more stuff to talk about.
Oh, you mean we're going to talk about the Grammy?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the Grammy.
Yes, that me and my
Red
team go in
Capital.
room.
Absolutely. Absolutely. People, remember Mink Jo everywhere. Just look for Mink Jo. And Mink Gang. Be a part of it. Become a part of Mink Gang.
Most definitely. And New Waves.
And New Waves,
Waves.
definitely. Make sure you check out New Waves. As a young artist, you need to look up New Waves because they're doing like
So
what
good.
like what the name
Yeah.
says. They're creating new waves.
New Waves.
And you know, there's an opportunity for you. You understand? Because I mean, they built this wonderful artist.
You know?
Imagine what they can do for you. Mink, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Blessings, man.
Blessings.
And I look forward to everything else that you're going to be coming up with.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I look forward to coming back here with a bag of good news
A
and
whole
some
heap of
plaques.
good news, man.
I just sit down right here and put both two of them right here. So.
You see,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, until such time, make sure you make somebody's heart smile. That's our message to you. Take it easy.
Thank you for checking us out on Good News Jamaica TV for content that informs, inspires, and transforms. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more positive Jamaica content. Walk good,